Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. We're going to be taking a look at another of the Realm Reborn dungeons that was updated in patch 6.1, the 1000 Maws of Toto-Rak. For this dungeon, it's mostly the mechanic to unlock the first and second boss, along with the pathing that has been updated, so not too many changes. The trash pools in here are mostly the same as they were before. You'll need to worry about the saplings as they are ranged units, so they're not going to stay with the rest of the group, making them harder to hold aggro on, so make sure that you hit them with one or two of your ranged abilities to hold aggro on them. I would recommend also tanking on top of them, as they're not going to come to you, so you should go to them. They also have a frontal cone ability that they can use. Once the first two groups are dead, it'll open up the spiderweb, allowing you access to further into the dungeon. There's just a singular path to follow now, unlike before where there was multiple branching paths, so you don't need to worry about getting lost. For the first boss, occasionally he will apply a poison debuff to everyone that is in melee range, so the healer will need to keep these people healthy as there is no way to cleanse it. Due to this, range should also try to keep their distance from the boss to avoid being affected by the poison. Moving into the second area, the Warden Whips that look just like the previous boss will also have this poison ability, so again, range, make sure to keep your distance, and healers will just need to watch out for additional healing needed on the other melee DPS as they're affected by these poisons. The Prison Puddings are caster units, so you may need to tank on top of them as they're probably not going to come to you very easily. The second boss will be very similar to the first. He will have the poison that will affect everyone that is in melee range, but he will also summon adds into the fight that you can just pick up. These do not need to be killed and should be able to be ignored as you burn down the boss. The poison can stack multiple times in this fight, so the damage on everyone will start to ramp up very quickly. So again, if you are ranged, make sure to keep your distance, and then extra healing needed on any melee. The next area will be just like the previous one, so just pull to the Might Trap and tank on top of him, since he's the ranged unit, and AoE them all down. The only AoE you'll need to worry about is the cone that the Might Trap has, so just keep him facing away from the group. Final boss will no longer start with a bunch of pods around the outside of the room that you'll need to blow up. So you'll just pick him up and tank him in the center of the room. He does have a mild tank buster called Realm Shaker, but it's not anything to really be concerned with. Silken Screen will be a line AoE in front of him that you'll just want to move out of, and when he summons the edge, you'll just want to pick him up and AoE him down. Whenever his tail begins to glow and he slams it into the platform, summoning a poison pool, you will want to move out of this, and then switch all damage to his tail, so that you can destroy it, causing him to receive a vulnerability debuff, meaning he'll be taking extra damage. And this should be it for the 1000 Maws of Toto-Rak. Hope this helped everyone out. If it did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.